Hi everyone, I'm so back at week 9 and this is February the 23rd until the 1st of March and I can't believe that it's March already. I'm guessing it's just because we've been busy with house stuff and things like that these weeks are just flying through. But also I just don't feel like I've been that busy in terms of doing things. Like, yeah, doing a lot of paperwork and a lot of sorting out around the house and things like that, but I don't feel overly busy like I was this time last year, with the wedding and things like that. And we've had 2 trips so far this year. I've just got back from Athens and I don't know, it just feels like time's really flying. But I said a couple of weeks back, the next few weeks of my project life, I don't really do too much at all. A lot of it is just at home, sort of working or doing house stuff and things like that. So hopefully in the summer we'll have a bit more content as what I normally do. Me and Joe like to go for days out and things. And I think this layout here is one of our last sort of main days out before we sort of move house. I as much as I want to plan things on my days off, I just think I need to save those for packing and decluttering and stuff like that. So I'm having to change my lifestyle a little bit and maybe stay at home a bit just to get through this house move. So this was, as I said, probably one of the last major days out we've had together that hasn't involved something to do with the house. So this was Monday and Tuesday predominantly. Sunday I was just chilling really because I still wasn't feeling 100% well and I had plans Monday, Tuesday. So I wanted to make sure I was well enough for those. So the Monday we actually went to the farm. So we just spent the morning at a local farm because I had a little event going on where there was baby animals. So obviously it's coming through to spring now and a lot of baby animals are being born. So I wanted to go and see a few. Again, because we're moving house and things like that, I don't know how much free time we're going to have. So I thought we'd take the opportunity whilst it's there to go out to the farm and see the baby animals. So that was really cute. There was little goats and pigs and lambs and chicks and stuff like that. So instead of having loads of photos, I just put it on my Canon selfie as like a shuffle print and just got 4 photos out of there. And then I haven't even explained what collection I'm using. So this week I decided on using the Heart and Home collection from Photoplay because I don't have anything else other than this sticker sheet. And I thought, right, let's use up this sticker sheet. I've done this quite a few times already this year where I've just picked one thing, even if it's not an easy collection, I haven't got the full thing or anything like that, and I've just used it up because it's just going to sit in my stash otherwise. So I'm trying to challenge myself a little bit to use up things. I know it's a bit of a very last minute thing, but because we are hopefully moving, I don't want to pack unnecessary things. So that goes the same with like toiletries or stationery or anything that's sort of I don't use. No, that's a lie. Not that I don't use. That anything that doesn't work is not going to come with me because I don't chuck anything else out that, has still life left in it. I just want to use things up before we move. I don't want to move things that I can use up now, if that makes any sense. So like these sticker sheets, I know it's very, very minimal compared to everything else we have in the house. But the idea that I've used up one less sticker sheet is one less thing I've got to take to the house. So that's my sort of way of working at the moment. When I get rid of like a bottle of shampoo, it's very satisfying to me because it's one less bottle that I have to pack to take over to the new house and things like that. So that's how my mind's working at the moment. So I'm using the Heart and Home collection. So I'll be using up this entire sticker sheet over the next 2 layouts and it comes together really nicely. I love the colours of this. I thought it suited really nicely because we're coming into spring. So there's quite nice flowers and stuff like that on there. But it's also quite cosy being at home and stuff. So I thought that matched nicely as well. The washi tape that I'm using is one from Paper Chase, I think. It's just like a thick blue, but it looks really nice because it matches the colour of the blues in the collection really, really well. And I'm just using some stickers, obviously, from the sticker sheet to outline the edges, like that large floral piece and also the words. So I have no cut aparts, as I said, so I'm pretty much trying to print off as many photos as I could to fill the pockets, but I also wanted to keep some pockets free so I could use up my stickers. But the 3 4x4s in the middle, I did have photos for. So the first one is actually probably from the Sunday. I showed in my craft haul a couple of weeks back a sticker mosaic book that I had quite a few of. I think I bought 4 originally, or 3, maybe 4. I think 4, but I've bought a couple since, and I was doing them on the Sunday, and it's just so addicting. It's just really fun. Like, I just really enjoy doing it. I know it's not overly productive. Once I've done them. I'm not going to do anything with them, but they're just very relaxing. And when we're on an evening when I don't want to do too much, don't want to make a mess or anything, they're just really good to open up and do one of the pages. So I'm really enjoying those at the moment, and I've been on the hunt for some other ones. They seem to be quite old, but they've only just been released in the UK, because they're all new in the shops and online. But when I look at the date of them, they're like from 2019 or something. So I don't know if it's from a different country and it's just made its way over here, but I love them. So that was that photo. Then the photo in the middle is a picture of Joe's pie and also my cookie that I got from the farm. We love going to the farm shop. I know it is a little bit, I don't know what the word is, but when you're going to see all these baby animals and then you go to the farm shop filled with, all meats and cheeses and, all the stuff that's made from these animals, I don't know if it's a bit, I don't want to think about it, basically. But I do enjoy getting the cookies and stuff there because they all have like homemade cakes and stuff. And obviously Joe got a pie. And then on the Tuesday, we actually went for a day out. As I said, one of the last proper days out that we've had that doesn't, isn't a proper holiday or doesn't relate to the house. We went to Bakewell, which is a really nice little cosy town in the Peak District. That is where the original Bakewell pudding and tart came from. So I wanted to go for lunch at the original pudding shop. We just had a nice wander around. We really enjoyed it. It took about an hour and a half to get there, so it wasn't a quick drive. But it's just somewhere that you can't travel to by train, so we needed a full day. So I just got a picture of the front of the shop that we had lunch in, and we also bought our puddings and tarts from. I will be doing a bit of a page in my England scrapbook because we have a load of photos and I want to include those. But I obviously didn't want to overload my project life, so I will be doing a little sort of insert into my England scrapbook for that one. And the photo that's going to go down the bottom is a picture of Joe and I just with our pudding and the tart. It just makes me laugh, that photo, because we were literally just about to eat them. And I said, oh, no, we need a photo. So we both look a bit cheesy in that photo. We're actually genuinely laughing at that photo. Yeah, it's just a nice one to have in. And again, I love all the stickers that I use from there, all the little teacups and the kettles, and it says like choose happy and all the little love hearts and things. So for my title card and the journal card that I'm going to use, the paper that I'm using is like it's from first edition, but it's like a wedding sort of theme. It's got pinks and creams and they're all florals and stuff. But because there's pinks and creams in the collection, I thought it matched quite nicely. So I don't do too much on the title card. I just use the like the striped banner to go along the top, and then the circle stickers just to go in the middle. And I like the little sticker that says let's get cozy, and then I just stamp on my week 9 and the dates. And then I pretty much do the same for the journal card down below. I just use the leftover strip of striped sort of border, and then a large floral sticker, and then I use some of the word stickers just to go down the side. And then obviously I will write on there all my journaling about going to the farm and also going to Bakewell and things like that. So yeah, it was a really nice couple of days. The rest of the week was very quiet. You'll see what I did then on the next layout, but this was probably the busier part of the week. But yeah, as I said, I'm really trying to use things up. I'm trying to get things out of my house, basically, that, even like food and things like that, I'm trying to use up what we've got in the freezer and the cupboards, rather than, keep buying load of things and then thinking, oh God, I've got to transport all this stuff. I'm really trying to manifest all this sort of like use things up so that I don't have to transport it over to the new house. So each day I am going through a drawer, going through a cupboard, and just getting rid of anything that we definitely don't want. I'm going to take them to the charity shops or donate them and things like that, anything that's decent. But there's a lot of stuff that I don't know why we've accumulated over the time that we've been here. So there's a few things that are being chucked and stuff, things that are just a bit battered, things that are broken, and you think, why have I kept this for all these years? So there is a few things that we've been chucking out, but in terms of my scrapbooking stuff, I'm not chucking anything out. That will all be coming with me, but I hope you enjoyed this part, and I'll be back soon. Bye.